It's all good. Um, so for the new people who are not very familiar with what we do and everything, so what we do is train the most accurate uh, AI data sets in the market because it's decentralized. So Neural Arena has just launched in closed testnet and will soon gonna open in open testnet. But before that, we had another game called Mythverse Machine. I think you guys saw that with weekly competitions. We closed this last week. So that game had 60,000 users. So what they do is they play against the AI, and the AI gets smarter and smarter. It's like when you go to the gym and then you train, and then you break down the muscle so that like next day like you build muscle and everything. Same thing with AI. It gets smarter with training. Neural Arena, our new DApp, it's a platform where agents get to compete with each other. The more they compete, the more they get like smarter and smarter. So it's beneficial for everyone because the AI gets smarter, which means that all of us get to enjoy a far more advanced technology, and it is more accurate. For you guys, you learn to build AI agents, and also you accumulate. Soon we're gonna have like an XP platform, like where you're gonna earn points, and those points, like may qualify for like the token whenever we launch. So it's great for everybody. We think that win-win campaigns, win-win things are the best. So expect to have a point system in Neural Arena very soon. All of you that don't have access yet will have access soon, And yeah, hello, great. So there's the demo. Okay, so somebody just got haunted. Mods, whenever you see somebody like that, feel free to mute them. And hey, Grapes, can you do me a favor today? If somebody asks questions in the chat, to let me know.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I was thinking for a while. I'm speaking to myself. Okay. So
Okay.
before we start with the questions, does anybody here have any question or want to introduce themselves? Nobody. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. So tell me, Grapes, no questions in the chat yet?
Yeah, we have one. Are we going to have staking option during the testnet phase?
I know exactly who that is. It's the same guy that keeps asking this all the time in all the channels, and we keep saying to him that we don't have that. So here's how it's gonna work. Now we're using, this is the testnet Sepolia for now for people to train. Very soon we're gonna have two things in Neural Arena. One of them is weekly competitions. So people, it doesn't have to be necessarily that like your agents perform better, but like it will be also for people who like show activities and are engaged, activity based and results based, basically rewards. And as you play and you participate, you're gonna earn points. So call it, I don't want to like reveal what it's gonna be called, but let's call them XP. They're not gonna be called XP, but let's call them XP. And the more XP you have, the more tokens you may qualify to when we launch. So that's what we're gonna have. We are still in closed testnet. Soon we're gonna be in open testnet, and then after that we'll go to mainnet. Once the token is live on mainnet, I assume there will be many staking options, like even in like Binance or Gate.com and so many exchanges. But for now, there is no staking. It's an AI training platform, and yeah, I hope I explained that. We don't have a live currency. We don't have a live token. I hope I explained well.
Okay, we are gonna have another question, but
Thank you.
they need to rephrase it because it was,
Oh,
I just didn't get it. So they will do that
we can
and
read it.
I'll read it
Sure.
again. Also, a question: if the game you mentioned, is it only for Asians? I'm not sure what that means. What game you
Oh,
mentioned before? Are we
I think
talking about testnet?
no, I think I know what he means. So before we had the game called the Mythverse Machine. So there was a game where people
Yeah, I
play,
know, but
played against it. Neural Arena is a platform where AIs get to in competitions with each other. You know, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it will be different. Like for example, now there's rap battles, but you can see in there that there's like some other spaces that are launching soon. So not soon, but there's some there are competitions that are launching. So it's agents competing with each other. Yes. Humans build the agents and the agents compete with each other. So it's agents against agents.
Okay,
yeah,
sorry,
I mean,
I'll just
they mean
interrupt.
Asians.
Grapes, I'll just interrupt here, Grapes. I think I know what he's meaning, what he means by that question when he says Asians. It's not Asians, it is agents, Agents. I think that's where the confusion is happening. It's agents, not Asians. I hope I
Oh, yeah.
understand. I hope I have. Yeah,
Yeah, and I was
yeah.
curious about that too. I mean, maybe they want to know about Asians, not
No,
agents. So
no, it's
yeah,
agents.
So
Okay,
Asian
cool.
people will,
okay.
but not African people or Europeans or anything. Only Asian people will play.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No,
Zero.
no, 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 no. It is agents that you guys will create who will fight on the portal.
Yeah,
Okay,
perfect.
we got another question. What is the function of AI here? Because I don't know about the testnet yet. Is it a game or what?
Yeah, it's a platform to fine-tune AI agents. So I'll give you an example with the previous thing we did, and then how it ties in. For example, in Mythverse the Machine, we were trying to make and we did. There's a paper about that. We were able to create like very accurate data sets for medical establishments, right? So that game was focused on that. In Neural Arena, it depends on the task. So, for example, you want to create an AI that is great at winning rap battles, at writing music, at writing hip hop, and these things. So, if you want to do that, what do? You create an army of agents that keep learning, battling with each other, getting better with time. And then these AI agents, their final product will be the best model that can write hip hop songs or whatever like that. You see in Neural Arena, there's like email master. So basically, you see these agents battling each other to create the best email that you wouldn't even think it's the AI. It's not going to be like these formal ChatGPT emails or something like that. So basically, in order to have like accurate, like the most accurate AI agents, you have to train them.
I think we're gonna mute
Okay, we got to mute people.
Ihsan Abdus.
Isan Abdus, could you mute yourself, please?
Muted him. But also, like all the mods here have the like the permissions to mute. Feel free to mute anybody. I just muted him. Yeah. What was I going to say?
Okay.
Yes. So basically, these when you participate in this competition, you build your AI agents. Your AI agents, like keep, basically making money, which means that it's getting better and better. This creates very performant AI agents. It's the repetition that creates the most accuracy. I hope I explained well.
So Isaac is asking a question. He's actually saying, "I keep losing." So Isaac, maybe Alien, we should put this across. Even if you lose, you win, and you will very soon see how you will win, even if you are losing. It's very
Yes.
interesting.
The point is, of course,
And
to get
he
better.
has one question too.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
Okay, AI agents compete to give Fraction AI data. What would Fraction AI use this data to achieve?
Well, of course, we're going to use peace on earth, cure all cancers, and then I'm joking. It depends on the task and the data sets. Basically, create most performance AI agents. So let me explain how it works. So sometimes you see, like, if you try to generate an image of like some person, you have like 6 hands, or there's a lot of things called AI hallucination. Like all AI models have like around somewhere between like 6% to far more, right? Hallucination rates. For example, I'll give you examples. There's this guy that like went to court, a lawyer. He prepared some stuff with ChatGPT. Turns out ChatGPT hallucinated, invented a case that was never in there, and the client went to jail. There are some cases of, for example, people, like using chatbots, which is like AI agents, and the chatbots scams the client for more money, and the airline company Air Canada gets sued. So this is only one task. One task with AI, you may have just a little bit of errors. The error is very small, but if you use AI agents, like basically AI agents in general, you have to make the agents work together. You're not using only one. You're using like an army of agents. So that error rate compounds. So it's not only the 6% error rate, it's the 6% on top of the 6% on top of the 6%, and that multiplies. This is why agentic workflows, like basically working with agents, does not work. Like nobody can, for example, create a game, let's say, using agents. Like, for example, one agent writes the code, another one does the design, another one. It's impossible because the agents do not have accuracy. In order to get agentic workflows to work, all the agents should perform very well. And that's what we're creating. We're creating very performant, the best agents that people can find, and that can only work in battles, repetitions. It's called fine tuning. I hope I explained well.
Yeah, but we don't have a question. We have a person who probably wants to talk right now. Sakath,
It's a cat.
if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, tell him to. Hello. Feel free to take the mic.
Hello, dear, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, first of all, good morning, everyone. Irrelevant of the timeline they are in. Firstly, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the moderators for the valuable assistance in guiding all the newcomers and myself included. I just want to ask, is there any further to enhance the AI agent's capabilities so that we could expand the prompt character limit to allow more informative instructions to the AI agent? Hope you got the point.
So yeah, we'll look into that. But the thing is, sometimes if you give way too much information, it loses the purpose. You know what I mean? So there's a reason for the limits. So to create
Yeah,
like
the point, there must be a limit for everything.
Why the prompt to be longer? Tell me.
Yeah, but I keep updating my AI usually on every round and every rap battle it had been gone through, so that it keeps updating itself without what I mean is I won't repeat the prompts, but I want to choose I want to give it in much information which is not repetitive but also a lot more worth to make me top in the leaderboard.
I'll ask the dev team about basically what it would take and the pros and cons of expanding the prompt text. But generally, like it shouldn't be like as long as possible. There's a reason again why it's a certain size. I know you want to give as much detail, but sometimes the agent has like as much capacity. The same as a human being. Like if you want to give like way too much information, human beings will tell you, hey, too much information, man. Can't catch up. I hope I explained well.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Thanks for
It's
letting
the
me
bandwidth.
share my thoughts.
Tell me. I have
Thanks for
a
sharing.
tip for you. So write your prompt, right? The long one in a Google Doc, okay? And then when you finish it, put it in ChatGPT and tell it to basically shorten the prompt without losing the context. So everything that you want to tell will be like condensed, and then use that as a prompt. That works.
Thanks for your infinite advices, mate. It
Thank you.
really adds value to me.
I hope so. I hope your agents will become profitable. Join us in, I know you are in the onboarding channel, and yeah, we can discuss more there. And for anybody that does not have access
Definitely,
yet, tell me. Go ahead.
Definitely, mate. I think I'm done with my questions. I would like to give the opportunity to others too.
Thank you. That's very cool from you. Hey guys, if anybody has any questions, feel free.
Yes, I'm Addison. You hear me?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Who are Fraction AI's main current partners, and how do this collaboration contribute to the platform's development and adoptions?
Okay, so one of them will be revealed soon. uh, I'm gonna talk with Hannah here. We cannot give I saw the warning sign, confidentiality. So we have some partnerships coming. I'm not gonna give any names. One of them, it will be like either today or Monday. And in the announcements, we'll announce how both these partnerships are gonna like solve each other's problem and push us both and AI in general forward. All I can say is these are large companies. That's all I can say right now. And then, because there's privacy agreements and all these things. And the second thing I'm saying is that these are happening very soon. One of them is within days. The other ones are within like weeks, few weeks, not many weeks. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Always my pleasure. Et tu peux parler en français si tu veux.
Ok, j'essaierai comme ça alors.
He said that he likes potatoes in French. I'm kidding. Hey guys, any more questions? Or also if somebody wants to introduce themselves, if somebody has some suggestions.
I got a second question.
Of course.
Okay. Are there any plans to improve the user experience, particularly for extracting data from submissions and the results of our battles?
Yes. So we always, improve the user experience. So Neural Arena is just started. And then, we're taking suggestions. For example, please, any suggestion you have, write them in the group, onboarding group, and we'll take care of them. Just like to give you an example, like our previous game, Myth vs. Machine, that one did not start at all as the product it was in the end. In the beginning, we started with proper manual labeling and verifying. We then changed it in a game where people have to think too much. We then change it in a user-friendly game, and it keeps going until it's easy for everyone to use. And the same process will take place in Neural Arena. We're gonna keep fine-tuning it, changing around until the user experience is as smooth as it can be. You guys remember we launched in end December. We just launched very, very soon, but 100% the user experience is of utmost importance to us. So anybody has any suggestions, send them to us because we are actively looking for these. Any way we can make it easier for you guys to play, we'll try to implement it.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
Miss Charlene, have a question.
Sure
Can
thing.
you hear me? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
What about the ambassador program, or will it be, or maybe team thinks that the project not needed in the ambassador program?
Today.
We do
Today.
Today
It's
will be
coming your
today?
way today.
Yes. It's ready
Yes.
to roll. It's going to be live at 3 p.m. GMT in 2 hours and a half.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah,
Have a nice day. Thanks.
you too, man. I see another question. When roll? Okay, roll is, I'm joking. There's no when roll. Hey, Grapes, no more questions?
Yeah, I see one. In 2025, there are many new projects that use AI. What makes Fraction AI different from other projects?
The quality. You know, this is why you see like some in our just like first seed round, you see how many important people, it's like who invested in us, and also our advisors and everything, because they see the quality. So majority of AI projects, this is something that you guys should know, vast majority is what is called a ChatGPT wrapper. So basically what they do is they do a API call to ChatGPT and they use one function from it. They're not very performant. Fraction AI creates data sets that are actually specialized and they are trained so well that, you know, the error rate, the accuracy is very high. I'll give you an example. Like, for example, there's so many medical AIs, right? But then 2 weeks ago, there was this company, AI company, that actually reversed blindness. 100% blind women, they gave her sight. How did they do that? They focused only on her two eyes and started doing simulations and simulations until they found the one that basically like cures her. Fraction AI works in a similar way that like these agents are so trained that they are far superior quality than the rest. From all the centralized companies, like there's Grok, which is X, there's ChatGPT from OpenAI, there's Gemini from Google, Meta from Facebook, and there's Claude from Anthropic. So these are like the 5 big centralized AI agents. These guys, how do they train their users? By hand, by person. So there's like actual staff that trains the AI, but only one person trains for like a single thing. Our data sets are trained by so many people from all over the world. Anybody who has access, soon it will be open testnet, so anybody around the world can join in. The same thing with our previous mini app, Metaverse Machine. Anybody who had a phone from wherever they are in the world, they can jump in and train it. It creates so much accuracy because the AI is trained by so many people from all over the world. So I think this is how we're different. And here's the other thing we're different. So this is what we provide, quality data sets, but also for the users. For the users, Fraction AI is the only one where the users can earn a percentage of the data sets they're building. Yes, we're still early, but in the future, they will be able to. So, and we're not the only ones. I think Near also do that, you know, like user-owned AI, and a few other ones. So this is how we differentiate. Man, that was a long talk. I'm kidding.
Yeah, and
You know,
we've got one more question. And what is the potential of Fraction AI?
sorry? The potential.
Potential, yeah.
Yeah, so in the potential is like decentralizing AI training. And so here's the thing. Since we're talking about potential, there's now what people call, you know, like a gold rush. Like AI is a gold rush. So everybody goes and, you know, like to the US and wants the gold. So the same thing with AI. Everybody, AI agents. Everywhere you see, people talk about AI agents. But what do AI agents do in reality right now? They only talk. They talk in Twitter. This is why we had like some spaces like AI agents with actual utility, like basically solve a certain problem. So that does not exist yet. And this is something that we are creating, like our agents actually are good at what they do, good at their specific task. So in the future, we'll have something called agentic workflows, which is basically, let's say you wanna, I don't know, create a game. So you create an army of agents one agent will write the code, the second one will design, the third one will write the storyline, the fourth one will do the marketing, So that's what's called agentic workflows. Right now, these are impossible to do because the agents have so many mistakes. Fraction AI has the potential and the possibility, that's what you're actually doing, of creating very performant agents, which will allow to do basically agentic workflows. For those who are playing now, participating, they see a game called rap battles, right? So in the future, when you see for example, a game about design, a game about a competition, not a game, competition about email writing or text storytelling, you have all these agents that can work together and create an agentic workflows. So basically, potential is AI agents that can actually perform certain tasks that are not aside from chatting in Twitter.
Great.
One question which I
Anthony says,
asked, which is a very basic question, I think, that you are building your own AI agent, or you are helping, you have a platform which will build AI agents for people like us.
So both. If you check our documentation, you'll find a lot of details about that. So it could be, for example, building ours, and the same time, for if a company comes in and say, hey, we need to build AI data sets about this, and it makes sense, we'll help them, build or fine tune the models. People can even bring the models over, and we can fine tune them. So as I said, our previous mini app, Mythverse Machine, we actually built data sets for medical AI and help fine tune them. There's a paper, it's called Adversarial Prompting, talking all about that. Also, if you check our documentation, you see that if there's interest, also not right now, but down the road, if enough people are interested in a certain, AI agent, we can build that. So basically, it's both. People with existing AI agents can get fine-tuned, and also us building our own. Hello, somebody is
I have a
speaking.
question.
Oh, yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, I actually had a similar question to the previous one. So we do train the AI, and what do you do with the data? Do you use them to help build other agents, or you sell them, or both?
No, it's not I think it's two different things. It's like apples and oranges. So that data that refers, this is applied to centralized models. For example, in Twitter, the more you tweet, that AI is trained on people's data. ChatGPT trained on Reddit, and all these things. There is no such thing. Our apps, the mini app we closed, and this DApp, Neural Arena, are totally independent. It's not tied on any data that you give it. It's tied exclusively. So you create a prompt. Sometimes you write it yourself, and other people, they generate it automatically. So that's all that happens. And the AI keeps sharpening itself battle after battle. There is no other data from you in there. It's just creating agents that are specialized and that. So we create data sets. The data sets that are relevant here is just relevant to the rap battle. I hope I explained well.
Yep, thanks.
Thank you. By the way, it's great to
Could we
talk to
have
you
more
all.
a
And Anthony.
statement?
Yeah, go ahead.
Someone's talking?
No, I was
Okay,
just
can
saying.
I talk?
Yes, please go.
Okay. Anthony said open testnet with a mobile device. Very unique difference. And I just wanted to say that we are working on it.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna have this version 2. You're gonna have possibility to work with your agents even from your phone.
Absolutely. You'll have the ability to work on your agents from your phone, and also to accumulate proof of work. So the more you play, something like that, your points will be accumulated. And the best AI models are decentralized, user-owned, and open source. Everybody can go to GitHub and review the source. You guys, your efforts will be rewarded. And accessibility is key. In this case, mobile phones is one of our priorities. We know a lot of you prefer the phone, so don't worry, we'll get it done.
Okay, and a question. Is it possible for us to copy AI that has been trained by someone? I think they are talking about prompt, like agents prompt. And the answer is no.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
Okay. I'm looking for questions and I don't see one.
Does alien have girlfriend? No, the alien is single. I'm joking again.
What about Lynette?
Oh, may she rest in peace.
Okay.
Really
Okay,
stop
we've got a
joking.
question. Nowadays, we have so many AI projects appear. Could you please show which is the powerful of Fraction AI compared to another AI project?
So
Okay,
this is
I don't.
Mhm. Please repeat the question. Yeah.
Could you please show me which is the powerful of Fraction AI compared to another AI project? I don't really understand what it means by that, but probably there's a missed word
Yeah.
in that sentence. Not
And
sure.
then we answered it differently, earlier with how different we are from the competition. What's the potential? What's benefits? I think all of these have been
Yeah.
answered.
And another one, are we going to see the final data from Fraction AI after or during the testnet to see if the project achieved its aim of quality data? How are we going to test the final data from Fraction for quality?
So here's the thing. So Fraction AI have already proven quality. So this is already proven, from our previous mini app. So this we have proven experience. This is why we raise the money and build in more. Everybody can just search the term gamified adversarial prompting, and you see what you're gonna find about that, in regards to quality. We created a system which is adversarial prompting. For example, you prompt an agent in rap battle or anything in Neural Arena. So you prompt it and they play against each other adversarially. So that system has already proven success. So Neural Arena, now we're launching in closed testnet. Very soon we're launching in open testnet. But then the quality has already been proven. Yeah, just Google adversarial prompting and then gamified adversarial prompting gap, and then you'll find everything about the quality of Fraction AI.
Okay, and Anthony asks, so does it mean you build agent from scratch?
Yes, you do. But it's easy. It's super easy. For those who have not had access yet, it's super easy.
Yeah, you just need to be creative with your prompt. And another one, how does Fraction AI ensure data security and privacy compliance?
So again, it's two different things. People are used to, for a reason, majority of the people, if you ask them about AI, they're gonna tell you OpenAI. So these guys, they train their AI models based on the data of the users. We do not do that. So we don't train our AIs at all from the data of the people. The AIs are built from scratch, as the previous question was, and they're specialized in one task only. For example, anybody that has access to Neural Arena will see that there's only one thing that the AI does, which is rap battles. That's it for now. We have different ones, different spaces to open up soon. We do not take or collect any data from your tweets or your social media. There is no chat in there to collect any data from. It's like not players are like chatting with each other and the AI is trained. The AI is trained specially in the task at hand that does not collect any data from the users. So yeah, that's the difference between centralized and decentralized, and also difference between generalized and specialized.
That's quite interesting. And we have one more questions. Do you have a
course.
target for the number of users when we do their open testnet? And how will you achieve that target?
Yeah, so we're gonna hire an army of Jehovah Witnesses, and we're gonna go door by door, knock at the door. Have you heard the good news? There's this app called. No, I'm joking.
Okay, I was expecting that answer from him.
Yeah,
Good answer.
way too well. Yeah, so we're gonna have multiple things. We're gonna have co-marketing campaigns with partners that like brings a lot of views and everything. We also have like more Galaxy campaigns. We're gonna have other campaigns. Also, the weekly rewards that we launch way even before, like the coming soon. Let's say the coming soon. The weekly rewards will for sure enhance participation, and also the incentive program. Once people see that there is like incentive in them training the agents, the participation will go. We're also gonna have ambassador program, as you're gonna see. We have multiple campaigns. We have Twitter Spaces with, like, as you've seen some of them, some big names like founder of Polygon, Michael, the founder of Zero Gravity, founder of Sentient was with us this week. So we're gonna keep having big Twitter Spaces, a lot of activities, basically marketing, but like cool, big, large, and fun.
Yeah, and we're also having IRL events. And we really want, people from the community to organize those events for us. If you have, interested people around you, do let us know if you can, come up and set up an event. So that also plays a big part in spreading the word. So it's you all who are going to bring people to us. So I think that would be a good answer
Let's do that.
as well.
Hey, bring us users, Israel. It's up to you guys. Make events in your country.
Correct. And make your own. So you yourselves can start building educational campaigns. It's fun, and at the same time it's very rewarding when you do it, you educate others. Then you learn a lot, and then you're also helping people around you. So it's like a chain reaction, and everyone wins.
Absolutely. We're in it together, guys. Like you come in early in a project that is bound for the moon, and let's do it together. Let's put Fraction AI, in the map.
I have another question, which is also a basic question that please tell me which platform you was talking about in which AI agents can train by themselves by some conversation or competition, which you was talking earlier.
Yes, of course. So our testnet DApp is actually live. It launched in, I want to say 18th of December, like not long ago, in closed testnet, right? So the testnet is closed for now. In order to access it, you have to have Rockstar role, and you can access it. Soon it will be open testnet. So it's a DApp, meaning a decentralized app. So it's not on any platform. It's a decentralized app. You'll have access soon, just like Twitter. Tell me.
What is the name of that DApp?
Neural Arena. Like neural network, but an arena of gladiator. Like AIs battling out in the arena.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome.
Was it your idea to name it this way?
Shashank. It was Shashank. Shashank is the man.
Okay, I just wanted to ask, Pranjal, right? He was asking this question. Have you got the Rockstar role yet?
We should
No,
give
he
it to him.
has not.
He doesn't have it. Okay, that's why he has these
No.
questions. So yeah,
Yes.
once
Give
you
it
get
to
the
him,
Rockstar role, you
great.
have access to the Neural Arena. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, you will be there very soon because you are an active member of the community. So you'll get it.
I'll say let's make this the
Okay, I
Christmas.
will try to be active in the community, and I will try to get there that role. And okay, thanks.
You will. Grapes, we're in Christmas mode. Please give him the rockstar role to Pranjal. He deserves it. We've been there for we're gonna break the
Yay!
wall today. Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
I think anyone
So
who
much.
is on this call and who doesn't have the role, please get in touch with Grapes. Let's give them all the role, rockstar
And
roles.
Hassani as
Anyone
well.
who
So
doesn't have it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Should we DM them?
Grapes,
Oh,
just Grapes.
no, here's the thing. Hassani, if you're hearing me, take screenshots of attendance and then we'll give them roles. That works? Or any of the mods. You can take
I saw it here.
perfect. Yeah, and then we can give you guys roles.
And we have more questions.
Okay.
Okay, great. This question is related to building agents from scratch. And Anthony says again, great idea with unique distinction. It is a strong uniqueness since agents are specialists. However, in an evolving and competitive world, how does the project stay relevant and attractive in the next 50 years?
Everybody's saying thank you. So let me first say, hey guys, you deserve it. Thank you for coming. And don't thank only me. It's Hannah that says open to everyone. So thank her, not me. Okay, now I'm gonna answer the question. Yeah, so relevance, like in life, you have to improve or die. We will stay competitive because like the team is hungry, the team is smart, and like we'll stay competitive. 50 years from now, we have no idea how the AI landscape, will look like. And I'm not sure, like in 50 years, I'll be working like in fraction AI. Maybe baby alien will be in 50 years. But what I'm gonna say is, so the quality of we're building agents, and the agents are of the highest quality. So the more the requirements will change, the more we will adapt to it. There's very few people that like have been with us since we launched the first mini app. For example, I'm sure you guys know Chantel. So she can tell you like how many times like we changed it into becoming better, evolve and evolve and evolve. So don't worry, we will evolve as things keep speeding. Continue. You were going to say something. Okay. I thought somebody was going to say something. Yeah. By the way, like I'm happy that all of you are joined us. Like every Friday, we're open to your questions, suggestions. If somebody just want to introduce themselves also, we can do that.
We have one more question, and also I'll be having two suggestions later. I mean, after
Sure thing.
everyone talks their questions. Okay. So we have a question. Are there any benefits for those who run closed testnet at Future?
Absolutely. So there's like two things. One is, as mentioned, is like the point system, right? So people that joined earlier will have like more points than the other ones. And the most immediate change that you guys will see once we open the testnet. So anybody who is in the testnet right now, in the closed testnet, will see that there is rap battles that is open, and there is other spaces that are grayed out. Like basically you can't access them now, right? Once we open to the public, the rock stars, the people who joined early, will have more spaces than the other ones. Or they can have more agents. For example, if everybody creates 2 agents, the rock stars will be able to create like 2 or 3 or 4, like more agents. And the superstars even more. And it keeps going. We're still like working on the incentive system, but the 10%, the people who came early and participate, will always have the ability to be rewarded more, So don't worry, if you came in early in the closed, you'll have an advantage than the other ones. And before we open testnet, we'll let more rock stars join in, so it's all cool.
From where we can access those dApp which name is Neural Arena.
Yes. So basically, you get a role called the Rockstar role for active people, and then we'll get you into a room called onboarding channel. And in that channel, there is like the link to Neural Arena. There is a guide. There is a video guide made by the amazing Amadison with us here. He's helped like so many people. So yeah. So basically, you get the Rockstar role, and then you get access.
I get
Grapes,
it.
I have a sorry, I have a
So
suggestion
that
here,
is
Grapes,
Neural
before I
Arena
forget.
guide.
Yeah,
Go
sure.
on, go on. Let him finish his question.
Okay.
Is this Neural Arena guide in which I have to go?
Neural Arena is a dApp, a decentralized app. You get access once you get the Rockstar role. So today
I
we're
have gotten
gonna
access.
give Rockstar roles to anybody who's here. Remember? So
I have
shortly.
got the access.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, you've been tagged many times as everyone. Just go to onboarding channel. You'll see there's a channel that is opened for you. It's called onboarding. Do you see it?
Okay.
Let me know when
Onboarding.
you're there. Yeah.
Yeah. Onboarding I've seen.
And then check the pin
Okay,
post.
thanks.
In the pinned post, you have the link.
Okay.
Perfecto. Now, please go ahead, Hannah.
Yeah. Okay. I was just suggesting, Grapes, do get all these, I mean, very interesting questions, right? Some of them. So just collect all of them, or whoever, one of the moderators, you could do that. And we will build an FAQ because I'm sure these questions are going to come again and again. So whoever wants, who misses this call and wants those questions answered can always go check them.
Yeah, this is a
Sure.
great thought.
Yeah, of course. It's a great idea. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have one long question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to know about the project a little more. What are some of the most exciting successes Fraction AI has achieved recently, and how have these successes impacted the AI development landscape?
Okay, so the most significant, as I said before, is basically gamified adversarial prompting, like a new way to train AI models. Before Shashank, Rohan, and the team, created Fraction AI, especially Shashank at the helm. AI training was people like sit down and they keep like training the AI in this way. Like, for example, what do you see? I see a picture of a dog. What do you see? I see a picture of a cat, And it was like this, like manual. And you need like a lot of staff to do like this heavy labor. So what Fraction AI did is create a new system called gamified, like in a game, adversarial, like against each other, prompting. So you prompt the AI, they keep playing against each other. The AIs keep playing against each other. Or in our previous mini app, it was humans against the AI. And it creates a new way to basically train the AI to get much more accuracy. And also it increases the participation of the people. Instead of having like few employees sitting in the desk and doing the boring stuff, anybody from the world like can basically participate in a fraction of training Fraction AI. So it's a new way to train agents that actually makes the AI much more of much higher quality. I hope I explained.
Yeah, I think you did. And we have more questions. These are a few questions for Sakath, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, because I'm not sure. So, what are the go-to market strategies for Fraction AI, expanding the user base and achieving market adoption? I think we covered that before.
Yeah,
We
we
talked
did.
about it today, about calcs campaigns and about how we're gonna go from door to door. So I think we covered that.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Another one, does the AI agent have the self-learning capabilities like updating from the results generated after each round if we gave the prompt to learn from the results? Needs an update on the automation of AI agent. It needs some improvement.
Yes, on both counts. So yeah, they do learn from like the mistakes of before, and two, like yes, we need to update. I mean, like to fix the automation to make it better ASAP. Thank you for your patience because as you guys know, like we launched recently, and we have so many cool things coming. So like sometimes there's like not much time to get everything done. Like for example, building the app on phones. So but automation will be addressed shortly. And also these are parts of testnets because like once we launch in mainnet, the chain will be great. Like there will be like no mistakes and everything. All projects, including Ethereum, Solana, wherever, they have testnets where these mistakes can happen. And then, like we iron them down, we fix these mistakes, and then, we launch on mainnet. So mainnet is supposed to be like end of Q1, beginning of Q2. Way before that, we're going to address the automation so it works always smoothly for you guys. Meanwhile, if there's like these small hiccups like this, feel free to report them and we'll address them as soon as we can. Yeah, one
Great.
thing. Tell
Thank
me.
you much for addressing the issue.
Yep.
The only thing is, I would love if I were called by name Saket.
Saket.
Saket. I would love that.
Thank you.
Well,
Saket.
this is yeah.
Fine.
I'm thinking OnlyFans, you'll kill it. Just go to OnlyFans, and your name will be like perfect for that audience. So, guys, we have like 4 minutes left. I want to hear your suggestions, Grapes.
Yeah, sure, but one more question. I'm going to reply to it.
Okay.
Hani said, is it still early for me to join this project now? It is early, and we are happy to have you here. Just make sure to be active and you're going to get it. And as Hannah said, you're all going to have it, the Rockstar role today. And I want to ask you for something, all of you guys. So basically, I'm going to give you the role, but in order to do that, I will need you to fill out the form. So I'm gonna tag you in one chat called onboarding, and you will need to fill the form. Okay? Are we good?
Yes.
And I'm giving you the role.
Very important, because if you don't fill the form out, you're not getting the role. It's as simple as that.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
Great.
And it's not only that. So people are passing the form to
The
others.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And what's going to happen is like we're whitelisting you. Why are you getting whitelisted? It's because we're going to have a point system, and the point system you accumulate, like certain points. I'm not going to say the name. It's a super cool name. And then, like you can qualify to the airdrop with the token launches. If somebody like passes you the link, if you don't want to fill the whitelist, or like somebody passes you and like stuff like that, you're not going to qualify for the rewards. So yeah, make sure to fill the whitelist paper. Okay.
Okay, some people just still with base Rockstar role and keep asking when role. Okay, that
Yeah,
was
that's funny.
too funny.
It's too funny.
And some of them don't know what chat, but we tagged all of them. So guys, please just pay attention. If you're already not green, if you are like pinkish color, so it means you have a role and you already have an access. So just do it. Like,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I have my suggestions.
Grapes
Okay,
is
first of
tired.
all, I want to say, yeah, someone talked.
Okay.
No, I
It's
was
okay, I
saying
can
Grapes
talk.
is tired today. Yeah. Go on. Of
Okay.
answering. Grapes is tired of answering, how do I get the Rockstar role?
All of us. Yeah, yeah.
It's the most popular question everywhere in
Oh,
every
yeah.
chat. Okay, so I just want to say that I noticed that from our last community call when there was Shashank and I gave a suggestions to add a rank in session list, and it was made really quickly. You implemented it really quickly, and I wanted to say thank you, because there are now so many projects that are not only here but actually listen to users, to your members, to members of the community, and make improvements. This is really great. And I have two more suggestions that maybe
Okay.
you will find it relevant and will implement it. So one is basically, we talked about character limit today, and I personally think that it's long enough. Maybe there's a problem that people need to like improve their prompt every time, and they like put too many data, like too many information, and probably some of that repeats, which can confuse the agent. So I think the character limit is okay right now, but when people exceed this limit, it just says internal error, something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't explain the problem. So, but people like figured out that probably the reason why is because they exceeded the limit.
Yeah. I got your
So my
suggestion. Great one.
suggestion is like to leave.
Add in a message that says limit
Hey, do you
exceeded, right?
hear?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Please go ahead.
I do.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, so like people put too many words, too many sentences.
Mhm.
But I think that we need to implement such option to see when we edit in our agent, our prompt, an option to see how many characters are left,
Yes.
you know?
This is great suggestion. Great suggestion.
So yeah, because like we had two people send in screenshots in app issues, and they
Yes.
didn't actually know what was the reason, but they figured it out, you know,
Yeah.
and they
Great suggestion.
shared it with us. So I think adding this would be great because it just put the internal server error popped up, you know?
Yes,
It
100%.
doesn't say why.
No, you're right. 100%. We'll do that. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, great
And
suggestion.
another one, I think it would be amazing if I could see which prompt I used in the particular session from the session list. I don't like creating too many agents, and I like to improve my prompt based on the feedback from the judges. However, sometimes after making improvements, the result get worse. So, and I realized the previous prompt worked better, but I don't always save my previous prompts. So I think that it would be great to have a way to look back at the prompt that I used before. My suggestion is, for example, when you press view result in your session list, there will be like feedback from every round, and like deep down there will be a prompt that I used in that session. I mean, I don't know, but I have this problem, like sometimes I'm gonna improve my prompt and it gets worse. So like, okay, I need to get back, and it's hard to get back because I don't remember which I used. And I didn't save it, and I don't create a lot of agents. I just have two and work only with one when I
Okay,
have
also
time.
good suggestion. Also good suggestion. I'll pass it to the team. Basically have it like which prompts to use and, improve on them, That's a good
Yeah, it
suggestion.
would be great. It would be great, but not for those people who have prompt that is so long like a sacat,
Yeah.
because his prompt
True.
is really long. You can check it in app issues. He just texted how many sentences he have, and I was
Yeah.
just shocked. So yeah, it's just too long, and it would be really difficult for him to read every time all
True.
of that.
So here's the thing. Alex suggested we arrived to the top of the hour because we have to like prepare for the ambassador program and a few other things.
Sure, of course.
Yeah. So one thing is, for now, for you guys who have long prompts, as I said, put the prompt in ChatGPT and tell them to like rewrite it in a concise way.
No, em American.
Okay. So
Sorry for
guys,
interrupting the call
it's been
again.
Mods,
Tried
please mute
what you
somebody.
said.
Mods, mute somebody, interrupt
me?
him. Tell me.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Okay, somebody was like talking to his family or something. Anyways, hey, there's so many mods. Mute, please mute somebody who's talking.
I'm using my phone and I'm looking for them and I can't find.
I'll
Yeah,
find
we're
him.
gonna
His
have
name is.
ambassador program. It launches today, so
Let me
make
mute him.
sure you not miss it out.
Okay,
Okay, I
I'm
found the
removing
problem.
him.
Yeah, I just
Okay,
muted.
gone. So, guys, it's been a pleasure having you all here. Sorry about the friction in the end. Just want to say it's been absolute pleasure to have you. Looking forward to have you like every single week. Your questions will be made into a FAQ and then, have all the questions answers. Stay alert to a new ambassador program coming today. Also, we have game night tomorrow. We have some cool spaces next week. We are going to have like so many activities. We have a great co-marketing campaigns with other communities very soon. And a lot of good things await. And for everybody here, you've earned the Rockstar role. So congratulations. Can't wait to have you try the Neural Arena. Any last words, anybody?
Yeah, Alien, I just wanted to ask if we have taken all screenshots. I mean, I've done it on my phone, but it's like too many screens. So if anyone is on the computer, and just take one big screenshot, that'll be great.
I'm not on the computer, but if anybody is, please do, okay?
Yeah, or I have another suggestion. If you don't have a Rockstar role, take a screenshot that you were in this space and send it to us. That might be a better way.
Perfect. I
Yeah,
actually
you
asked
can do that.
to screenshot everything. I hope Hassani did.
Yeah, but we probably, if we're gonna need them to send screenshots, we need
Yeah.
another chat because Jan will be flooded with screenshots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay, we leave
just
it. Yeah, okay.
maybe just one,
Cool.
and
Okay,
we
guys.
call it screenshot.
All right.
Okay. See you guys next week. Oh, see you in the chat
Okay.
in a few minutes. Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.
Hello. Hello.